We want to find a couple integrals here in number 12. So in part A, notice that we have just a constant. And we're going to find this integral with respect to x. So by our integration rules, this is going to be 6x plus c. And you can check it, right? Because if you take the derivative, what do you get here? The derivative, well, you have a variable times a constant, so you just get the constant, 6. Derivative of c is a constant. Derivative of constant is 0. And in part B, really, if you look at this, it's really this, right? 1 du. So because it's a constant, and we're integrating with respect to u, what we're going to get here is we're going to get the 1 times u plus c. But 1 times u is just u, so we'll get u plus c. And sure enough, if you take the derivative, right, take the derivative, you're looking at this, you're just going to get the 1. So we've got both our integrals. Here's part A. Here's part B. Now what we want to do is we want to find f of x given the derivative, right? So here's the derivative, 3x squared minus 4x plus 3, and we're given an initial condition. So first of all, let's anti-differentiate this. So I'm going to start here that I know that f of x is equal to the antiderivative of f prime of x dx. So this is going to be the integral, the antiderivative of 3x squared minus 4x plus 3 dx. Now let's actually go through term by term here. So we're going to do this one, and then this one. So the first one is going to give us, I'll write it all out now, this is going to give us 3, right, the constant comes along, increase the exponent by 1, divide by that new value. Now that's the 3's are going to cancel here, but let's just write it this step. 4, and then x, raise the exponent by 1, divide, and then plus 3x plus c. So let's simplify. 3 into 3, that'll just give us 1. So we'll get x cubed minus 4 divided by 2 is 2x squared plus 3x plus c. And now we know this. When x equals negative 1, f of x is negative 8. And how do we know that? Because that's an initial condition up here, right? We're told that to begin with. When x is negative 1, the output is negative 8. So when x is negative 1, the output is negative 8. So let's write that. Put in negative 1 here. We'll get negative 1 cubed minus 2 times negative 1 squared plus 3 times negative 1 plus c. This is all equal to negative 8. Let's count it up here. What do we get here? Here's a negative 1. Now negative 1 squared is 1 times negative 2 is negative 2 minus 3 plus c is negative 8. So what do I get here? I think that's a negative 6 plus c is negative 8. So add 6 to each side, we'll get c is negative 2. So here is our function f of x. So f of x, I'm going to claim is, okay, where's our function? Right back here. All right, here's what it is. But now I know c. C is negative 2. So we're going to write this with a negative 2 here. So we're going to get x cubed minus 2x squared plus 3x and then plus c, but c is negative 2. There's our function.